An average day for Thomas. The engines on the island of Soda are always busy. They like being busy. It makes them feel really useful. The engines do lots of different jobs. But most of all, they like to take specials, many of which are ridiculous and over the top, like collecting bubble mixture for some random clown, or a present for Fat Patty's mother, or worst of all, a giant balloon on a flatbed of all things. The engines believe that by taking specials, they are being really useful, even though most of the specials that they take are ridiculous, over the top, and pretty pointless for an engine to do. How misguided they are. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to Titmuth Sheds. As usual, I need an engine to take, what's it called, The engines were puzzled. It's a type of job, usually absurd and pointless. Could be much more economically and efficiently done with another form of vehicle. A special, that's it. I need an engine to take a special. The engines were only mildly excited. Sir Topham Hatt is so bound to choose me because I'm the star of the show and everyone loves me, said Thomas.
Puh, huffed Gordon. Don't get enough specials as it is. Besides, who's running your branch line anyway?
What branch line? Asked Thomas.
Annie? Is Thomas going to come back for us? I don't know, Clarabelle. I just don't know.
Oh, said Thomas, that branch line. Well, who cares about it anyway? I mean, the novelty died out about season 3.
Thomas, how about you?
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
Of course, said Gordon. Sir, don't you think he gets enough screen time as it is? Besides, he more often than not screws up any special that he's assigned with.
Oh, be quiet, Gordon, said Thomas. I'd love to, sir.
Yes, man, said Gordon,
jealous.
Good. I need you to go and pick up groceries so that my wife can bake me a batch of biscuits.
So what you want me to do is your grocery shopping, sir? Asked Thomas.
Essentially, yes, said Sir Topham Hatt. Now, first, you must go to Knapford Station where a tanker of chocolate syrup will be waiting for you. Then, you must go to Brendan Docks and pick up a jar of sugar. Finally, you must chuff to Farmer McColl's farm and bring up some milk and eggs. Then you must take the whole lot back to my house. It's a very important job, Thomas, as I am rather hungry.
I'll huff and I'll chuff as fast as I can, said Thomas. I'll be a really useful engine and feed the fat man. And Thomas reached and whooshed away to collect the tanker from Knapford. Thomas chuffed into Knapford Station, where Percy was waiting for him with a tank of chocolate milk. Thomas buffered up to it. "Hello, Thomas," said Percy cheerfully. "You should wait for the shunter to couple you up." But Thomas was too excited and forgot what Sir Topham had said. He was more concerned with being a really useful engine and finishing his job for Sir Topham Hatt as fast as his pistons would pump. "I'll huff and I'll chuff as fast as I can," he said. "I'll be a really useful engine and feed the fat man." Thomas swooshed and wheeshed along the line to Brendan Docks. He rocked and he rolled and he chuffed and he puffed, and did a lot of other things that should really be obvious to the audience by this point. Thomas arrived at Brendan Docks. He pushed the tanker against the car of sugar. Bolster had just delivered the sugar from overseas.
"The shunter will be along soon to couple you up. Though I don't know why your driver and fireman aren't doing that. Are they not in your cab, or are they just too incompetent to control you?
Said Cranky. But Thomas wasn't listening to Cranky. He was more concerned with finishing his special for the Sir Topham Hatt and being a really useful engine. I'll huff and I'll puff as fast as I can. I'll be a really useful engine and feed the fat man. And Thomas raced out of the docks without being coupled up.
So, engine.
Thomas raced along the line to Farmer McColl's farm. The cars bumped and bashed and biffed against each other. But Thomas didn't notice, even though the cars were right in front of him. Soon Thomas arrived at Farmer McColl's farm. He shunted the tanker of chocolate syrup and the car of sugar against the car of milk and eggs. Toby was there waiting for him.
Hello, Thomas. The shunter will be along soon to couple you up to the cars.
But Thomas wasn't listening. He was more concerned with being a really useful engine and finishing his job for Sir Topham Hatt as fast as possible. I'll huff and I'll chuff as fast as I can, said Thomas. I'll be a really useful engine and feed the fat man. And Thomas raced away with his ingredients. Before long, Thomas came to Gordon's Hill. The hill was steep, but Thomas puffed and shoved and pushed his hardest. And soon he managed to get to the top. But then there was trouble. Because the cars were not coupled to Thomas, they rolled and raced down the hill without him. Oh crud, I knew I should have listened, cried Thomas. Alright, the trucks. Thomas raced after the cars. The cars biffed and bashed and rolled and raced down the line. Then there was even more trouble. The laws of physics momentarily kicked in, and the cars bounced off the track in slow motion. The sugar flew everywhere. The milk splished and the chocolate splashed. It was a terrible mess. Luckily, no one was hurt. Well, except for, the cars that just hurtled off the line. Oh no, cried Thomas. I am a silly engine. You bet you bloody well are. Oh, shut up, said Thomas. Conveniently, Emily just happened to be passing by with Sir Topham Hatt on board.
Thomas, you have caused confusion and delay. I had it original.
I'm sorry, sir, said Thomas. I wanted to be a really useful engine and finish the job as fast as I could so that you could have your biscuits. But I forgot about waiting to be coupled up, and I was impatient. Now I've ruined all the ingredients. I am a very silly engine. Then an idea flew into Thomas's funnel. I know, I'll puff back to Farmer McColl's farm for another car of milk, then back to Brendan Docks for another car of sugar, and then back to Knapford for another car of chocolate syrup. But I will also be patient and wait till everything is ready. Then I'll take everything back to Sir Topham Hatt's house just in time. And there's bound to be everything back in its original place conveniently so you can pick it up. Oh, don't be such a pessimist, wheezed Thomas, and he puffed away as fast as his wheels would carry him. So Thomas puffed back to Farmer McColl's farm, then back to Brendan, and then back to Knapford. And Each time, he waited to be coupled up to the cars. Then he took everything back to Sir Topham Hatt's house just in time.
Well done, Thomas. Thanks to you, I will now be able to eat plenty of biscuits tonight, and I won't die of starvation. And not to mention the fact that through your stupidity, you caused thousands of dollars worth of damage, and confusion, and delay. I believe you are a really useful engine.
Oh, thank you, sir. And Thomas smiled from buffer to buffer.